Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? Hope all of you are doing great. Students, our today's target is chapter number 4 and the name of the chapter is Robinson Crusoe. Students, say it with me. Robinson Crusoe. Very good. Students, who was Robinson Crusoe? Well, Robinson Crusoe is a story and also a name of a book that has been written by Daniel Defoe. So today I will tell you who was Robinson Crusoe, also who was Daniel Defoe. But students, before we start our reading, we will learn some words. Okay students, it's time to learn the meaning of ammunition. Students, the meaning is bullets. Say it with me. Bullets. One more time. Bullets. Very good. The next one is shells. Shells. Missiles. Missiles. And other things used as weapons. So it means ammunition means everything that is related to weapons. The next one is course. The next one is course. And the meaning is route. Route. Way. Very good. The next word is gigantic. What is it? Gigantic. Say it with me. Gigantic. And the meaning is huge. Huge. Very large or tall. Clear? The next one is hurricane. What is it? Hurricane. And the meaning is a severe tropical storm. Students, what is it? A windstorm. What is it? A windstorm. Very good. The next one is mast. Say it with me. Mast. And the meaning is a vertical pole that supports the sails on. Repeat. A vertical pole that supports the sails on a ship. Students, can you see the picture right next to your word? This is a picture of a bird. Students, can you see that arrow? This arrow indicates mast. This arrow indicates mast. Superb. The next word is overboard. Say it with me. Overboard. And the meaning is over the side of a ship and into the water. The next one is resolved. What is it? Resolved. And the meaning is set on a particular course of action. You can also say decided. You can also say decided. Very good. The next letter is stockade. What is it? Stockade. Stockade means a tall fence or enclosure made of wooden posts. You can also say stockade means to keep out enemies. To keep out enemies. You can also see the picture. In this picture, I can show you what is stockade. Students, these wooden posts are called stockade. Clear? The next word is tornado. What is it? Tornado. And the meaning is a destructive funnel-shaped rotating column of air. You can also say shortly that it's a windstorm. What is it? Windstorm. Superb. The next word is vessel. What is it? Vessel. And the meaning is ship. What is it? Ship. The next word is violent. What is it? Violent. And the meaning of violent is using physical force. Using physical force to cause hurt or damage. You can say that violent means to hit someone or to hurt someone. Clear? Okay, last but not the least, voyage. Say it with me. voyage. And the meaning is a journey by sea or air, especially one to a distant place. Let's say it with me. A journey by sea or air, especially one to a distant place. Clear? Very good. Okay, students, I told you that I will tell you who was Robinson Crusoe and Daniel Defoe. Remember? It's time to know. Robinson Crusoe is the name of a book. Robinson Crusoe is the name of a book that has been written by Daniel Defoe, as I told you. Who was Daniel Defoe? Daniel Defoe was born in 1660. His father was a butcher, and Daniel Defoe worked at a number of trades before he started to write. So he's saying that Robinson Crusoe is the name of a book, and Daniel Defoe was born in 1660. Daniel Defoe's father was a butcher. Students, who was Daniel Defoe's father? He was a butcher. He was a butcher. Very good. When did Daniel Defoe started to write? He started to write at the age of 40. At the age of 40. Daniel Defoe wrote poems and occasionally wrote criticism of the government. So he wrote many poems, also wrote criticisms of the government. Sometimes he was sent to prison. Why? Students, why did he sent to prison? Because of writing criticisms for the government. When he was nearly 60, he wrote the story of Robinson Crusoe. It was a great success and has been popular with children ever since. It is the first great English novel. Students, in this short piece from the book, Robinson Crusoe tells us how he became shipwrecked. Okay, students, now you know who was Robinson Crusoe and Daniel Defoe. Students, I hope today's target is clear to you. Students, don't forget to practice it at home thrice. Friends, previously on Robinson Crusoe, we learned who was Robinson Crusoe and who was Daniel Defoe. As we all know, Robinson Crusoe is the name of a book that has been written by Daniel Defoe. Clear? Students, let's start our today's target that starts from here and ends over there. Can you see that, students? Let's start our comprehensive reading. Don't forget to mark the synonyms. We started off on our voyage in good weather. Students, underline the word voyage. I told you the meaning in our previous lesson, and the meaning of voyage is tour. What is it? Tour. So we can apply it in our sentence like this. We started on our tour in good weather. Very good. Although it was very hot. Students, although means in spite of. In spite of, it was very hot. After about 12 days, however, a violent tornado came from the north. Students, underline the word violent. I'll tell you the synonym so you can apply it in your sentence. Violent. Students, the synonym of violent is fierce. What is it? Fierce. Underline the word tornado. And the synonym of tornado is windstorm. So we can say, however, a fierce windstorm came from the north. Very good. The waves rose high. The skies were black and the wind howled through the sails. Underline the word howled. The synonym of howled is cry. What is it? Cry. So we can say the waves rose high, the skies were black, and the wind cried through the sails. Very good. Let's move forward. Two members of the crew were washed overboard. Students, I told you the meaning of the crew in our previous lesson. That is team. What is it? Team. Two members of the team were washed overboard. And after a day or two, the ship began to leak. We changed our course. Students, underline the word course, and the synonym of course is path. What is it? Path. So we changed our path and sailed out of the hurricane. Underline the word hurricane. Students, what is it? Hurricane. And the synonym is storm. What is it? Storm. So we changed our path and sailed out of the storm. Very good. But the next day, a second terrible storm attacked us. So what happened next day, students? The next day, a second terrible storm attacked them again. So we can say we could see the beach of some unknown land, but the sea was very rough. The rain dashed down. Students, it means the rain stopped. The rain stopped, and we were afraid to approach close to the land. Our only hope was to clamber into a small boat. Underline the word clamber. I'll tell you the synonym. The synonym of clamber is climb. What is it? Climb. So our only hope was to climb into a small boat and try to row to the shore and try to row to the beach. We can also use beach on behalf of shore. Four of us managed to get the boat into the sea and we jumped into it. So four of us managed to get the boat. They jumped into it. We rowed with all our might, but the waves were like mountains. Underline the word roared. And the synonym is fought. What is it? Fought. So we can say we fought with all our might or power, but the waves were like mountains. Students, how were the waves like? It was like mountains. We struggled on, but at last a gigantic wave, greater than all the others, hurled our little boat into the air and it sank beneath us. Underline the word gigantic. I'll tell you the synonym. The synonym of gigantic is huge. What is it? Huge. Underline the word hurled. And the synonym of hurled is threw. What is it? Threw. Underline the word beneath. And the synonym is below. What is it? Below. So we can use these synonyms in our sentence like this. We struggled on, but at last a huge wave, greater than all the others, threw our little boat into the air and it sank below us. Very good. Let's move forward. I'm a good swimmer. Student, can you see the contraction? We will read it like, I'm a good swimmer, and for an hour and a half I battled in the stormy sea. Underline the word battled. And the synonym is fought. What is it? Fought. So we can say, I'm a good swimmer, and for an hour and a half I fought in that stormy sea. As I caught sight of the coast, you can also say shore or you can also use beach, a huge wave would lift me up and carry me out to the sea again. I tried to reach the shore again and again, and I was thrown away by the raging seas again and again. At last, I was hurled towards the shore. Underline the word hurled. I told you the synonym. The synonym of hurled is threw. And I told you the synonym of shore is beach. So we can say, at last, I was threw towards the beach and fell down exhausted on the sand. Underline the word exhausted. Exhausted. And the synonym is tired out. tired out. So we can say, at last I was threw towards the beach and fell down tired out on the sand. Students, I hope our today's target is clear to you. Don't forget to practice it at home thrice. Stay healthy, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.